Hello everyone. Today we are going to introduce a lot of cakes to you. Since Christmas is approaching, I like to present famous French pastries to you. As you can see in any common supermarkets and street cake shops scattered all over the street of France, you can see lots of beautiful and creative cakes, to name a few. It's not easy to become a pastry chef in France. You need good memory, not just to memorize the ingredients, but the measurement and the control of the oven. And you must also have creative idea. Look at all these cakes here. This one is like a label. I rarely see this. They have cakes everybody knows about nationally, like millefeuille, that's the puff pastry cake, or éclair, and tarte de citron, that's the lemon pie, and tarte de chocolat, that's the chocolate pie, and then there are other fruit tarts. Of course, there are macaron or mixed fruit cakes. Even the cake base, there are lots of them. It's not just sponge cake. Some countries, their main cake base is only sponge cake, but we have sponge cake called genoise, we have marble, moelleux, ganache, flan, la charge-torte, gâteau, etc. We have also different kinds of cream, like pastry cream, we call it crème pâtisserie, and custard cream, we call it crème anglaise. All these is easy. When you buy them, you just have a bite, but the chefs spend years and years to learn them and time to create them. That's why all of them, each of them, are done to the perfection. The color, the decoration of fruit are really so tempting to your eyes and to your palate as well. So now, Christmas is near. Except the nationally known cakes, we have also some traditional Christmas cakes only available in the month of December, such as galette de Rois, that's the king's cake, or Couronne de Rois, that's the king's crown. We can find them in supermarkets everywhere or cake shops. Here this is king's cake and some brioche, that's the Italian bread, and king's crown. King's crown, these cakes are shared during Christmas. They have a little heart toy inside. Whoever bites on that little toy, he or she will be the lucky one and will have the paper crown. So today I bought some of these cakes and I'm doing a testing show. Here we've got 5 normal size cakes and 2 large cakes. The yellow one here is the lemon tart, chocolate tart, éclair, millefeuille, that's the puff pastry, and the red fruit cake. Then there are the king's cake and the king's crown. Some will think the cake are very sweet. It's true if you have them frequently. But I'm going to take a little corner of each, like this lemon tart. The tart pastry is normally crunchy, and it is full of the aroma of lemon. It's a bit sweet, but not overpowering. Still taste the real lemon there. Next, we're gonna cut a bit of this chocolate tart. In France, they will list the percentage of cacao in every chocolate product, and this one is dark, very chocolatey. Cacao percentage is probably high, 70% I would say. Now, the next one here is the long one with chocolate on the top. It is called éclair. Éclair means lightning, but it's a long puff pastry cake filled with chocolate. There are others filled with pastry, cream, and icing sugar. This one is filled with chocolate. So the next one here is called millefeuille. Mille means 1,000. Feuille means leaf. 1,000 leaves. There's a puff pastry. It is very hard to cut. I see people eating it with a struggle. I know it will be a mess. Most people will just hold it with their hands and just eat it like that without using cutlery. I tried this cake myself because I dislike icing sugar. But I'll taste it. It's puff pastry with pastry cream in between many layers. So now the middle one is a full top. The center is custard cream. The left side two are festive cakes. This one is called galette de Rois, king's pancake. Not really pancake, just puff pastry cake. Traditionally, we cut it into many portions. Everybody has a portion. Whoever bites into the portion with a little toy inside will be the lucky one. Will be given a paper crown, kind of like the symbol of the king. This toy is hard. It's made of stone, so be careful. Don't break your teeth. Now I don't find any toys in my portion. I made these 3 little ones up there when we found our cake in the last 3 Christmas. So you see they are half stone toys. So this one here I just cut a little bit, so no toy, so I won't be the lucky one then. Anyway, this cake is filled with frangipane. Frangipane is almond paste. There are other favorite choices such as apple, raspberry filling, etc. There is a paper crown comes with it. But then I didn't find a little toy inside, so I'll leave it. I'm not the lucky one here this time. The next one here is called the king of crown. The crown of the king here. It is also a cake represents our region of Marseille and also a festive cake. You can see in the bottom, I know where the toy is already. So like the other one, people share and see whoever gets the slice with the toys and will be crowned with the paper crown. Just a tradition to make a joke or a laugh when families share the cake. Whichever way you like to call it. There's the paper crown. You can clip it together and make it like a crown to give to the lucky one. Now let's taste it. Actually, it's like the Italian Christmas bread called panettone. Only this one is the French version. And this one is filled with chocolate chips and dry raisin. You can see it's not cake, it's bread. The flavor is probably some cinnamon has been mixed into it when baking the dough. It's like bread. It's not cake. for the lucky one. Right, I think I've forgotten this one. It's a seasonal cake called Mont Blanc. The Mont Blanc is the name of one of the summits in the French Alps. The name represents the mountain. It's actually a chestnut cake filled with fresh cream inside, normally too sweet for me. Especially this one is sprinkled with icing sugar around the chestnut paste as well. But it is a seasonal product. They don't have chestnut all year round, so I bought one here just to show you as well. All these cakes can be found all year round, except the chestnut cake and the two big ones here. So today we have tasted all these cakes. And apart from this, also in Christmas time, after Christmas dinner, we have Christmas dinner on the 24th of December. We will have a dessert called Bûches. It's actually like a log cake. They come in the form of cream cake, which you can buy in normal cake shops. So this Bûches cake, if it's in cream cake style, the form of cream cake style, then you can find them in a cake shop like this or supermarket. But they also come in the form of ice cream. Again, you can find most of them in supermarket or large cake shop. Now here you can see loads of them, and rounds of them. There are so many varieties, so many choices you can choose from. According to your family's budget, the ones on the top are the most expensive. The ones down there are cheap. Can be as cheap as 2 to 3 euro, while the top one can be like 14 to 18 euro. So here they are. Now the time is up. This video is coming to the end. I hope you enjoy our well-renowned French pastry and cakes. Next time you come to France, do not hesitate to buy one and have a bite. Thanks for watching. I see you next time.